Alrighty then. Alright, here we go. Uh, Sorry about that. Oh my god. Damn. We're gonna start off the fucking, we're set up a session, right? Holy shit. Hello everyone. Welcome back to, I guess, another session of, Genshin Impact. I am your host, Kyria, and, yeah, it's just gonna be, it's gonna be basically another, I guess, filler-esque episode. Same as usual. Pretty much, I guess we're gonna be prepping for Luna 3, which is coming up within the next week or so. Which by the way, I felt like I have not really oh, I was gonna say I haven't talked about it here. I know I mentioned it last episode or last session, sorry. That was gonna come up, and I guess since we're doing our usual shtick anyways, I might as well talk about like the actual like update presentation in itself, because like holy shit, there was a lot to cover. Yeah. Within that within that trailer. So we'll do a couple of like dailies as per usual, and then after that it'll be the Selenic Chronicles, well, Intel quest with Nefer, and then finally the well, I don't know if I'll do any of it or not, but I might consider Astra after, considering the state it's in right now, which that also came up within the presentation, so I'll probably talk about that in a bit. But yeah, first off, let me just go ahead and we'll check to do this, because I forgot to do this before we even started. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it should be good to go. Let me just go ahead and lower the feed here. If I can like barely hear the echo on like my controller for some fucking reason. But yeah. So Lunar Degree was announced, and I gotta say it looks fucking awesome. Like, I'm very excited to see what the story is gonna bring up. So obviously, right, it's gonna happen within the span of, I guess, like another month or so of this update. So the major one for this one is going to be the story quest, right? For so supposedly this is supposed to be like an interlude chapter, or because despite it saying the interlude, it's also supposedly acts 5 and 6 of the story for Not Cry, which I'm like, I don't know where I guess because I mean it makes sense, because like we did just kind of finish off like a major story quest, which was like defeating Rerir, and then sending him to the fucking Shadow Realm, and then the next storyline supposedly is that we're having a festival to send, I guess, like the moon goddess back to the moon or something like that. I don't remember like the context actually on that, but it was supposedly like it's basically a festival for Columbina. And then okay, thank God that was easy. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a festival for her, and then there's also a bunch of other characters that come back as well. And then we also get introduced to a new character, Alice, also fucking Klee's mom. Like, we haven't fucking heard from her since, I want to say, like, the paralogism interlude chapter, when we had to, like, fend off the monsters, attempting to invade, Mondstadt, because, I think they were traveling from Dragonspine because of the whole thing. So we're gonna get a lot of fucking, like, crazy interactions with her. And I think also we might also see Nicole, which is also one of the, like, the, one of the mages that, it works alongside Alice. So that's gonna be fucking very, like, I'm very excited for that. And then we also have, Durin's, storyline, which actually is going to be
Another
which is actually going to be a story quest. It's not part of the actual, like, Archon quest. Like, it's actually going to be like a character story quest, which we haven't really had, like, in a long while. I believe the last one we had was with Skirk, which was like my very first, like, I guess, a video coming back to, I guess, like, the whole like, me streaming Genshin. So that was like, that's kind of insane, kind of considering that's how far, or that's how long we've had, like, a character story being, like, introduced again. Where are we going? Oh, start with fucking food. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's a thing. And then, I don't... Oh, also we're gonna deal with, I guess going back to the Archon quest, right? We're also gonna be dealing with, the Wanderer, because he's been doing some bullshit, like, right? Like, we haven't seen him, I want to say, since the third interlude chapter, which was the bit in Sumeru, where he was trying to, like, erase himself from the world to begin anew, but then it was like, oh yeah, how could we forget you, dude? You kind of caused, like a bunch of bullshit. Like, what are you talking about? Although I don't know why the fuck I haven't been doing that. This was, like, a lot easier. Whatever. But yeah, we're gonna be seeing him again. So I want to know what the hell that's about. And then that's gonna be, like, the whole main bit with the Archon quest and the character quest for Durin. And then for our side event, the one that usually comes up for, like, every 2 weeks, which will happen, I believe, after the first banner, which will include Durin and Venti. Oh, so we'll talk about that in a bit as well. Like, the side event will include the rerun of Veressa and Nolan, which is really good because I kind of want to get Shimon. I guess maybe depending on the circumstances. I guess my priority first will be attempting to get Durin, because since he's the new character. But we'll see. Yeah, so they have a side event that's going on. It's gonna actually take place in Dragonspire, and I believe it's like some sort of, like, marathon, or, like, I think it's like a sports thing that's going on with them. So that's gonna be very interesting to fucking do as well, and it gives us a chance to earn, like, a bunch of, like, good stuff too. I think it's like one of those things where it's like you can earn, like, a free 4-star if you participate in the event, which is good. And then I guess going back to like the whole banner thing, obviously right, the first phase we have Durin, and then we have
Add Astra Abyss.
Venti as a rerun. But I
Thank
think the
you for
thing with
completing today's.
the special thing about Venti is that because even though he had like a rerun, I don't remember when. I want to say it was I know it was like during like the Natlan stuff. I don't remember what version it was, but the special thing about Venti is that he actually also is also another story quest, I believe, or not a story quest, but I believe it's an Archon quest. I want to say, I don't know how that, I don't know what that will be, but I know it's in the story quest, and it's involving Venti and going back to Mondstadt, and it involves like, I'm sorry if I botched this, but it involves the her Zenk skill characters, which are like these series of characters that are like, I think they're definitely involved in like that whole thing, and let's see if I can pull it up. So the characters that are actually receiving this kind of like treatment are characters that like are mostly like Mondstadt characters, which include Venti. So, so the characters that are referred to her Zenk, the her Zenk skill. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm botching that a lot, but it's definitely I'm just gonna call them like the Hex characters because that's like usually how the hell it would go. So the characters that are involved are Razor, Fischl, Sucrose, Mona, Venti, Albedo. I don't remember who else. I know it's mostly those characters. But they're actually going to be receiving special buffs in their kit. Oh, Klee as well. Klee is also part of it. Yeah, they're going to be receiving a special buff in their kit, and it actually changes like their gameplay slightly, if not significantly. So they're going to be receiving buffs, but the buffs only apply if you have 2 or more of the same type of characters in your party. So like you have like Venti and Fischl, like they'll gain the buff
I create.
for like the party, and it actually changes Venti's, like for example, like Venti since he was like introduced with the thing, or since he's getting the rerun, he actually gets a new 5-star weapon, and hold on, sorry, I'm gonna be going to do the grind while we're like talking about this. Actually, what am I gonna do for this? Should I just continue with let me see. Sorry about this real quick. Just gonna check who I want to actually buff up. You know what? Probably we can do, we can probably finish off Skirk. Yeah, we can do that. Let me just go ahead and change that party real quick, though. But yeah. Venti's getting a new 5-star weapon, which actually changes his kit, like, a lot more. So he's actually now more considered, like, a main DPS. Which is really good, because it's like, you know, I appreciate, the devs kind of going back to like some of these characters and giving them like a buff, because I feel like they really needed it. Like they definitely needed some kind of like buff to like increase their viability. I went to the wrong one, son of a bitch. No, we're going to that one. Fucking hell. Yeah, like those characters are gonna be receiving like the buff, which is good. And then what else? Trying to think what else they showed off in the announcement that caught my attention. I think that was pretty much it, cause at least for like the main stuff, cause like they showed off bits and pieces of like other stuff as well. Yeah, like the main focus for this is the main focus is basically just like the story stuff with the festival for Noctri, and then Quest on Mondstadt.
The pinnacle of excellence.
And then decided that it happened like 2 weeks after. Oh my god. Jeez, man. What the hell am I doing?
Gotcha.
But yeah. I'm very excited for... Sorry about that. I'm very excited for fucking Lunar 3 to come up, which is like gonna happen next week. And then the festival, or not the festival, but the side event like 2 weeks after. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff to cover coming in next week. So I'm very excited to do that. And then I guess the last thing that's not really important, but I have to mention it anyways, is the Millie Astro Wonderland thing. And I know there's like mixed opinions about like that game mode specifically. More than negative, honestly. Just considering because it's like a whole, what do you call it? It's a whole game mode of like, despite it being like a sandbox type of thing. Oh my god, I almost died through all that. Despite it being like a sandbox, like Roblox like type of game where you can put like a bunch of other like mini games or like other game types. Pretty much a lot of the content is like, or not a lot of the cosmetics is locked through microtransactions. Like you basically gotta pay for them. Which again, they unveiled a new like costume theme for the event, which honestly, again, does look cool. I like the costumes for it, but oh my goodness, is not. I don't know. I feel like they should have done like. They should have done like a bit where I was gonna say they are doing something like that where they are giving away like actual currency for like the chance to pull for those, because like the only way you can earn those cosmetics is through like transaction, which you have to buy. Like you can get free stuff, but it's like only like the 4-star, and you have to basically grind like the battle pass for it to get it. So it is like one of those things where it's like like it becomes a hassle to do for something that's not even worth it. But apparently they're actually doing I think they're actually going to I don't know, like
quietly now. Time to shine.
Basically, how can I trying to get my point out.
These are about to get dicey.
They're actually going to hand out like they're going to actually hand out like the currency for that. In the I don't know if it's giving like in the battle pass or
Gotcha.
fuck no. Sorry, I've been trying to fucking concentrate. I don't know if they're going to be like handing that out in the battle pass or if it's going to be part of another part of like a reward. But basically, we're gonna get like I don't know if it's like 10 pulls worth, but I know they're definitely gonna give away like, or they're handing out like the actual odes to basically get a chance to pull for like the 5-star ones. That's what I've been trying to say. Like fucking hell. Again, it's kind of a nice thing to actually doing that for once, but again, it's one of those things like I felt like it should have been earnable from the very beginning. That's basically my shtick for that. Because again, I like Million Astro Wonderland. I don't like the way they're handling it, which is fucking sad. But yeah, it kind of sucks that it's heading in that direction right now. Hold on real quick. Okay,
The show begins.
while we're talking about this, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're like, again, I like Million Astro Wonderland. It's not bad. I just don't like that it's like a lot of the cosmetics is locked behind a paywall, basically. Like you basically have to buy the cosmetics just to get them. And then the fact that it's using the gacha system just to get like that legendary 5-star for a chance to get the 5-star is kind of ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, the designs, I like the costume designs. They're very cool and like flashy, but I don't know, maybe like again, it's not for me.
May I present?
I only bought the one that I wanted, and that was basically it. If they release more stuff, I might go get them. Like, it's not the end of the world, but I'm cool with the one that I have. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that was from like the whole trailer. So I'm very excited for next week when it comes out. I will definitely fucking stream it, of course, as per usual. And we'll see our fucking impressions of what it looks like going on forward. So I'm very excited, like the new character buffs, the new story, all of that. Alright, and with that done, let's get the hell out of here and let's go ahead and do our usual spit. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and go to... Alright, I can't use that here. That's fine. Alright. Selenic Chronicles. So last time I believe I think it was like the art thing again with the Kohanki. Oh yeah, look at that. They're doing the art thing again. Okay. So let's see how much progress they made for this. Oh, poor Malice. Look at it. I don't know, it doesn't look like satisfied with this drawing.
Huh? Isn't that Malos? Has she been out gathering inspiration again?
Oh. Gender misidentity again. I can't really tell with these. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
but the little one has been like this ever since she came back. As if lost in thought.
Ah, artist's block. I see. Yo, every person gets something similar to that. I understand.
Huh. Maybe the theme this time is super profound. You know, like when a great artist realizes some fundamental truth about the world. Come to think of it, Malhouse has given us a whole bunch of paintings. We could hold an entire exhibition at this rate.
What, like put it like in a museum or something?
Paimon can't wait to tell everyone all about our little painter's rise to artistic stardom. But we'd need Columbina's permission first, of course.
Yeah, I mean...
Why is that?
I mean, they're all about you, right?
Oh. It's okay. I don't mind. It sounds intriguing.
Oh, seems like Malhouse has decided what to draw. Quick, let's see what kind of paint we've got. This time, let's go for deep and tranquil colors.
Deep and tranquil colors. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know how the hell to explain that in like artist's terms. Hopefully I'd have it. Deep tranquil colors. Oh, like just a blue-esque color. Okay. Oh, sure, we can hand out one of these.
Alright, these should do. What do you think, Malhouse?
Seems very content.
Yep, looks like a happy Kohenki to Paimon. Oh, wonder what kind of painting we'll get this time.
I'm always interested to see what this thing is gonna draw. It is taking its time, though.
Is it done already?
That doesn't seem like a happy Kuhenki, though.
Malhouse seems a little sad. Is it because of the painting? Oh, let's take a look. Okay, so it's Columbina taking a walk under the moonlight and gazing up at the night sky.
Nothing new. I mean, this seems like normal, right?
I must be looking at the true moon beyond the false sky. I used to take midnight walks like that all the time.
Okay.
Used to? Oh, right.
Yeah. Come on, Paimon. Touchy subject there. Columbina is pretty much confined to this garden. Even though Nacry is where she was born.
Yes. I would gaze at the sky and wonder, what really lies up there on the true frost moon? Perhaps it's just like here, filled with lots of little animals.
Little badger.
Or perhaps there's nothing there at all.
Oh.
I mean, you could always take a few up there with you. I mean, there could be other cute creatures up there.
I hope so. And I hope, if there are, the creatures would welcome the sudden and unexpected return of their goddess.
One is a home where she isn't even free to move around, and the other is a home she knows nothing about. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
Malhouse and the other Kuhenki are really gonna miss you.
Oh my god, are they really? Wait, see, okay, I don't know if it's like referring to the actual thing that's like coming up next week. I don't know if that's like perfect fucking timing, but it seems like that's the case.
And I will miss them too. But in the end, this is a journey that only I can make. and the answer at the end of it is mine alone to seek. And who knows? Whatever that answer turns out to be, perhaps it will be something beautiful.
Well, we'll just have to come visit you then. With Molos!
What, to the moon? That's a crazy ass fucking trip to go to. What the fuck?
Alright. We could hold that art exhibition on the moon, perhaps.
Oh yeah, we can do that. That's like the first thing we can do.
Yeah, great idea! It's a promise!
I hope so. I truly do. What is there up on the moon?
Oh boy. God, they really are referring to fucking the upcoming festival like next week. Holy fucking shit. Dude. That will be a trip. Actually, let me go check real quick. We should be on the 5th one. Yeah. So, I believe next week... Again, because I believe we're behind 1 week. Next week should be, like... I guess like the finale... Well, will be the finale. At least for the second half of this. At least for us. And then the third one is gonna come up. And I believe this will also take like another, like 6 weeks to uncover. I don't know how long this will go for, but... It seems like we're pretty fucking close to that bit. Nice. I'm just gonna go collect these Moonfall Pearls. Oh, sorry, Moonfall Silvers, and then we'll do the Intel quest after. Alright. Bye, Columbina. And let's go back all the way to Nasha Town, and we had to have Nefer out. Also, yes, it was confirmed in the announcement too. Since Yehoda's gonna come out alongside Durin and Venti and like in the banners, if you unlock Yehoda, this will also unlock the Intel quest if you didn't get Nefer already. So it is a very good... Yehoda's a very good alternative way to get to like the Nefer quest, which is very good. Because there is a lot of content involving that. We missed one here? How? What the fuck? I was here like last week and you didn't come up. What the fuck? Alright. But yeah,
You're not here looking for work, are you?
oh no, fucking words. Get out of here. But yeah, if you missed Nefer in the previous banner she was out for, and then getting Yehoda will next week, if you're able to pull her, which shouldn't be very hard to do. She's a 4-star character. You will be able to unlock the Intel quest, which again has a lot of like, which still has a lot of content within. So that's a very good thing to like have. Oh, Yehoda's gonna be very good to have because they'll basically unlock that. Alright. Like you can't get work as a flagship or what? You worked for them? What the fuck's your problem? You know they're evil, so why the fuck? You're short on money back. Come on, man. There's way better things to do. Wow. That fucking sucks. Yeah, don't do... Like, fuck stuff at 2 a.m., man. They're not worth it.
No more lies.
Former Fatui worker, expelled for reselling Fatui supplies. Oh, I can see why the fuck they fired, dumbass. You sold their fucking supplies. What, you get this shit? For your own needy goods. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a good reason to fucking do that. Jesus Christ, man. Does this lead to PP? No, this leads like somewhere else. Alright, you have to go back to the pier, because if we do this, like where we're missing all the other stuff. So let's see. Yeah, we need to talk to Zenaida. Okay. Do you have anything? Rather, is there anyone out here? We already had one, so we can do this 5 more times. But I believe that's pretty much gonna be like the remainder of what we need. Let's see. Also gives me a good chance to kind of explore everything here again. I might have missed something. Oh! Almost just like fucking tripped onto that. Is there anyone even over here? I don't even know. There has to be somebody. Oh, there we go. We got Bahrain. I don't know how the fuck I talked to you. What the hell? Sorry about that. I'm trying to like just get a bunch of shit here. Okay, so Bahrain. Looks like a Fontaine person here. Fontaine merchant. I'm not the fucking tax guy, bro. Sorry.
Can't hide the truth.
Look at this naive kid. No idea he's being picked apart by people with hidden agendas. Maybe Soren wants a piece of the pie too.
Okay. I did not read any of it, but all I knew he was just a Fontaine merchant. Fucking hell. Lady Nefer, I was about to seek you out. Can your curatorial secrets help me with my taxes? This tax form is such a mess. I can't really get my head around it. Of course you can. If you need help, just drop by later. Oh, and do you charge an intelligence tax? What the fuck? Oh my god. Intelligence tax. It's already included in your fee. Like, so consider it. Oh, you're pulling my leg, aren't you? That was a joke, wasn't it? Man, okay. Fucking this guy. What a fucking bit. But yeah. Okay. Let me see. That was 2 already. No one here, really? Damn. Yeah, I already had you, and then I'm assuming there's no one here. Is there anyone here in this area? No? Okay. Fucking hell. Just have to wonder though, how many are left? Because I feel like as soon as we do this next intel quest, I think the Nefer one will be unlocked. We'll see. No one here? Really? No one here. I think... Yeah, I was gonna say, we've already kind of, like, went through that, right? Anyone up here? No, what the fuck? Really? Is there anyone up top, maybe? Maybe that's where I'm missing people? Like, who else is, like... Wait, there's a person up here? Really? You have to make me climb up all that? Okay, fucking... whatever. I don't even know if you're interactable or not. I think you were. But are you, like, talkable? Yeah, she's just here. What are you even doing up here? Like, you don't do anything at all, but yet you're here. It's like, what the fuck? Alright. But that can't be everyone, right? There has to be at least someone here. Or if there's just a person like hiding in this corner over here. No, they're not. They're not like interactable. Who else is like not? Who else is interactable I can like talk to? There has to be at least someone. Ah, here we go. Okay. This guy. I never remember this guy. Okay. Oh. Before we interact with that, let's do this first.
Looks like Chichirin is still sticking to the agreement and hasn't taken any new jobs. For now, at least. That should put Sarin at ease.
As I said.
Alright. Oh, so she has something here. Okay. So it didn't matter. Okay, she looks like she has something to say. How have you been, Mr. Chichirin? Chichirin. I don't know, I did not remember hearing his name, so I apologize. Everything's well, thanks for asking. It's just as usual, I sometimes dream of Sigurd. If it becomes too painful, if it becomes too painful, I can find a way for you to forget those memories. I appreciate the thought, but until Sigurd rests in peace, or death takes me first, I have no intention of forgetting anything. I will find him. I will put him to rest. And if you worry that I might sell my power to those treasure hunters because of this, no, I promise you, I will never do such a thing. I do hope so. In that case, I'll take my leave. I wish you peace and joy in your waveless endeavors, Mr. Chichirin. Oh, I know where to fucking find Sigurd. He fucking kicked my ass. I can definitely tell you that. If you wanna fucking fight him, go ahead. I ain't fucking having any of that. Alright, now let's see what she has to say after the intel. How's life been treating you recently, Mrs. Chichirin? Thanks for asking, Lady Nefer. Life's been ticking along as usual. Good to hear. As usual is best we can ask for. I wish you all the best, Mrs. Chichirin. Oh, that's it? Like nothing else? I mean, like, we didn't like delve into like the past or anything? Okay. I mean, I guess that's fair. We shouldn't really, I was gonna say we shouldn't really mention that to him. No way, is that really it? Let me see how many intels we have. I'm pretty sure we have, yeah, I was gonna say we have 6. But is that really it? like we usually do 5 each, right? Per quest, and we did like 3 already. So out of everything, there's 21. Huh. Fucking the mining. Nothing else here though. I was kind of hoping there would be something here. I guess not. And I believe if you go out here, it actually just is like the new area. Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on here. Let me just double make sure though. Actually, have we even been here? It feels like we haven't been here. Oh no, we have been here. Technically. It was the it was part of that one quest. Okay. Let me just go double check. I'm pretty sure that's everybody though. Yeah, I could be wrong. But I don't see any other person we can interact with. So I guess, again, there's probably just... They probably give you, like... The bare minimum plus 1. Like they usually do for, all the, what do you call it? I guess just similar to, like, all the Oculus that you find, like, in every nation. They give you, like, a plus 1. Just in case. Because I don't see anything else. Aside from the ones that we've already done, it's like there's nothing else. She already got through her, right? Yeah. No one here. We got through that guy over there. I feel like there has to be at least somebody. I don't remember if there's anyone over here. Oh, never mind. This is where we came from. Oops. I want to say that is everybody. Yeah, because, I mean, not, unless there's, like, someone we're just missing, or, like... I don't think there's really anything else. Okay. I guess we'll just turn these in, then. Alright, so let's go to... Catherine. I could have sworn, you would think there would be more people though. Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. Again, it's because it's just pinging for anyone who has the thing. But again, I'm pretty sure that is everyone we got. Okay. Anyone from over here? Yeah, it's been like I guess a couple weeks. So I don't remember anyone who I've done already and who haven't. Even though it's already marked on which ones I've already done, but I mean, you never know. I don't remember like where exactly we went for these. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I heard one, and then it's sort of someone at a time. Gotta check every nook and cranny, because again, you just never know, right? Could just be someone. Actually, I was gonna say, we've never really been through, like,
The blessings
lot
of
of
the
the areas.
heavens do not fall impartially.
But unfortunately, I don't think there really is anything else here. We should be good to go. Yeah, okay. I think we're pretty much good here then. Let's not waste any more time. That is kind of unfortunate though. Thought there would be like a lot more to interact with, but oh well.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Okay, intel exchange. Alright, last one on our list here, at least for now. The Vanishing. The Vanishing Bounty Target. On the bounty board at the flagship, there is a target known for vanishing without a trace after committing numerous heinous crimes, yet justice demands retribution, and sins must be atoned for. Asking Lezek, an employee at the flagship, may yield further information. So yeah, this all, I guess, kind of just do like a mini recap. Basically, a lot of the cases are referring to Hart the Crackjaw, the guy who's been missing, like from like the incidents, like, or at least some of the incidents that he's been involved with, like the whole thing with the caravan thing, and then like the what else? Yeah, the one with the caravan, this was this, and then testimony saying that, like, you know, like he's the one at fault, and they were pirates or something. And then the last one here, which we did last week, was we tried to ask Mr. Derwent about his whereabouts, because I think he was also involved with Hart the Crackjaw, but then something was amiss when we met him, and it was like, it was getting more suspicious, so he basically kind of like signed it off as like whatever's. But I guess we're gonna do this now. So the Vanishing Bounty Target, back all the way to Curatorium Secrets as per usual. I almost thought I hit the fucking roof of that. I would have died. Not gonna lie, holy shit. Alright, let's see how we progress through this. Seems like only yesterday. There were plenty of bounties going at the flagship now. Now that there's only one left. Apparently that's all down to the Traveler. But even he hasn't been able to crack this last one. I mean, you know, apparently I've been busy with a bunch of other stuff. You know. Well, there aren't really any leads. But just because something wasn't written on the bounty board doesn't mean it doesn't exist. What's this? A sudden flash of inspiration? Well, I'm going to ask Lezek. With all my experience, I should be able to get something useful out of him. I'll leave it to you then. You can count on me, Boss Neff. Alright. Let's go ahead and do just that. I like how, like, even though it's like, you can do this as early as soon as you get Nefer, a lot of it actually is just revolving around Yehoda. So I'm guessing like it's just like I guess a coincidence that if you get Yehoda, a lot of this makes more sense because it's from her specifically. Because again, Yehoda's been involved like throughout pretty much all of this, and Nefer has just been like here and there. Because she's the one interacting with everyone, right? That's the whole shtick. Let me just double check on something. I think I was here last time, right? But no one had a thing. I think that was like my whole bit. Oh no, there was. It was this fucker. Yeah, I was gonna say. Who check has the thing. But yeah, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty much everyone then. Alright. Leslie! Hey, buddy! Follow mine. Details on the targets are up on the board. I can fill in if needed, but don't bother haggling over the bounties. About the bounty targets. There are 4 targets on the board, but we only had leads for 3. The first one's wanted for fraud. Stop! Save me the spiel for the brand new treasure hunters. I can reel it off as well as you. You know who I'm here about. The curatorium wants to get involved? That depends on how the boss is feeling. How did we arrive at you asking questions? Anyway, it seems to me the real reason Crackjaw's not been found is the lack of leads. Look at the board, you haven't even said what he looks like. Well, if these treasure hunters set off without even knowing what they're looking for, well, they're hardly a match for someone like Hark. I don't want some novices wasting their time, much less throwing away their lives. Fair point. Apart from the scar on his chin, what else can you tell me about him? Preferably something no one else knows? Something no one else knows. You're looking for physical characteristics? Like, say, if he has some marks on his back? That's exactly what I'm looking for. But how do you know so much about him? I don't know squat. I never said he actually has any marks. Besides, even if he does, how are you going to see them? Well, yeah, sorta. So... so, there's nothing you can tell me? If we've always worked well together, can't you give me anything to work with? After Hark revealed his true nature here in Nasha Town, he fled to the north of Lempo Isle and picked up on his old life of crime. That's old news. Everyone and their dog knows that. No one's reported seeing him recently. What if he went further north? Maybe I could track him to Pyramida. But what if he's made all the way to Snezograd? Nothing but ice and snow up there. I'm not sure my arm can function in the cold. He hasn't. He's still on Lempo Isle. I just don't know where. You can consider that something no one else knows. Huh? How can you be so certain? Now that's a trade secret. If you want to know, you'll have to pay. Stingy. Still, a hulk of a man with a scar on his face. Even on Lempo Isle, they're not hard to find. How am I supposed to know which one's Hark? Well, seeing how we work together so well, I'll give you some free advice. Don't get too caught up in looking for a scar. Are you saying he's found some way to hide the scar on his chin? I guess that makes sense. If everyone knows you as Crackjaw, walking around with no visible scar on your face would be a pretty good way to hide. In that case, I just need to find someone who's deliberately hiding their jawline, right? It's a lead at least. Alright, if I find anything new, I'll come back and fill you in. I'll wait with bated breath. Alright. Oh? New quest. Okay. Okay, that was pretty funny. I was like, what the fuck? 2 Nefers? I'm like, oh. Yeah, it's just because you had to have Nefer out, like, for a lot of the intel stuff, so I just never switched the party. It's just funny just seeing, like, 2 Nefers showing up. Dude, Yehoda would be losing her shit if she saw, like, a second Nefer, like, in front of her. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright! I was gonna say, because, as soon as you complete the quest, let me actually go double check, because I know that thing updated. We'll definitely go talk with them in a bit. But I do want to see what the intel thing says now regarding this.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Okay, so now we're here. Quest is not available yet, but we can actually enable it now. The flagship's exclusive intelligence indicates that Heart the Crackjaw remains hidden somewhere on Lempo Isle. To find him, watch for a large, imposing man who deliberately covers his chin and jaw, likely to conceal a horrifying scar. And I'm assuming we can unlock that here, but just in case if that's just a different side quest, I'm gonna do this one first, since we just unlocked it. I'm pretty sure these are the same quests, but you never know. Let's go ahead and oh, so now we're all here. Okay. Huh? Nefer and Yehoda, what are you two doing here? Working a course? We thought I had found a lead on our unsolved bounty. Yehoda tells you about the bounty target, Heart of Crackjaw, as well as all the info the Curatorial Secrets has been able to collect. Let's start with our inclusion. The real hermit, Derwent, is likely dead, and the man living in his hut is the bounty target, Heart the Crackjaw. The diary scraps Yehoda uncovered are enough to show that even though Derwent knew who he was, he still took him in. It shouldn't come as a shock that Heart has returned to his old ways. After dispatching Derwent, he took over the hermit's identity. When I went to investigate, he wouldn't show his face, but no matter how you look at it, there's no way the man in that hut was the real Derwent. Taking on the role of a hermit also means Heart can get up all sorts of bizarre activities without arousing any real suspicion. The mask he wears clearly has nothing to do with self-cultivation. He's wearing it to hide his scar. As for the missing merchant, the worst case scenario is that he's already dead. Wait, how can someone be so evil? Repaying others' kindness with murder makes Paimon's blood boil. For what it's worth, I don't think Hark stole those goods from the peripatetic circle. Not enough motive. He behaved himself well enough for just 10 whole years. Is this the price of a few stolen goods really enough to make him throw away everything he'd worked for? I don't believe so. So, let's indulge in a little speculation. We already know that he returned to the wreckage of the Atlas and attacked the treasure hunters who came looking for treasure. When people are in dire straits, they often instinctively return to where it all began. When he was still in the helmsman of the Atlas, he had fame, wealth, everything he wanted. But what about once he joined the peripatetic circle? Even after 10 years of good behavior, the second something was stolen, everyone turned their suspicion onto him. What must have stung even more, Yuhani, who was once a pirate, albeit one of significantly less renown, remained free from suspicion. He accused Yuhani there and then, but no one believed him. Driven by disappointment and rage, he made his first mistake. That was the turning point. Whatever went down in that hermit's hut was likely a similar situation. For someone like that, even the smallest of conflicts can blow up into a fatal confrontation. Hey, Traveler! You can't allow someone as dangerous as that to keep walking around doing bad stuff. Well, bounty or no, let me deal with this. Since the traveler is so eager, you should get some rest, Yehoda. Alright, I've been working overtime on this investigation. I think I deserve a holiday. Considering fucking tomorrow's fucking Thanksgiving, yeah, you definitely gonna need it, girl. As for whether my speculations are correct, we'll find out soon enough. Alright. Head to the hermit's hut. Alright. All the way fucking back here. Dude, I knew, dude. It's funny that people actually...
The blessings of the heavens do not fall impartially.
It's funny how people actually speculate this correctly. We just didn't know it was gonna be part of a fucking intel quest. Which actually makes so much fucking sense. Like, if no one was able to get any leads on this, it was definitely gonna be Nefer and her, and Yehoda. Because they're basically doing all the work at this fucking point. I'm not doing anything to any of you. Sounds like you already know why we're here. All that stuff's in the past. I just want to live a peaceful life. A life made from stealing someone else's place? First Yuhani, but that didn't work. So now Derwent. Poor performances never fooled the audience for long. There won't be any more victims. Yuhani? You're saying I took his place? It was never his to take. Everything he had, he got like looking nicer, talking nicer. We were the same. Everything he took, it belonged to me. And what about Mr. Derwent and the merchant? What did they do to you? They asked questions they shouldn't have asked, just like you. So die! Well, that'd be interesting.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean.
Whoa, hello. Damn, that fool had an AoE attack. Oh fuck. As expected, just another pathetic soul who can't stop repeating the same mistakes. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed. Not gonna lie, I felt exactly almost the same, considering it had to take 4 weeks to complete. He stopped himself for doing wrong so many years, but in the end, does this mean bad people can't mend their ways? I mean, there's a lot of people who are like that. They do some terrible shit, they say they learned their lesson, but yet then again, they do the same bad shit anyway, so let's just say that time on. I mean, it's harder to keep doing good. He basically made some poor decisions. Every decision was his to make. Even just now, he could have chosen to admit his mistakes, but he chose violence instead. Every move was poorly made, and everyone led him to this end. But enough about him. There's a job well done. Here's still a job well done, traveler. You can take the bounty proof to Lezek as arranged. It was great to have you two taking the reins. I could have sworn I was on vacation I could have sworn I was on a vacation today. Didn't you just say you were gonna take a holiday, like, after this? Now that it's over, I think it's about time to get started on your next job, right, Yehoda? Huh? Never a fucking day's rest? Like, okay. That's pretty fucking good. Okay. Even when Yehoda's done with her job, she's not done with her job. That's so good. Okay, so let's go here first. Let's see if we can let's see if it actually does complete the, part the Crackjaw, like, bounty. Oh, that was it? Okay, I thought you would have to specifically do the thing. Ah, here we go. Here's the new part. Addendum. Bounty fulfilled. The target has been neutralized. Please contact the Curatorial Secrets for more details. So yeah, we basically finished it. Yeah. To think that that whole bit with the bounty was locked behind Intel Quest. Which I guess is fair, like only like well, how do I say it? It's only fair it's locked behind a quest, but will eventually become available to everyone as soon as everyone gets like either Nefer or Yehoda, depending on where they get their who gets to what character first, right? Oh, so there is some. Okay, so that is entirely different. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that. Okay, Nefer's quest is entirely different from the one that we just did now. Okay. Let me go check the Curatorial Secrets. I'm pretty sure it's nothing new. But I just want to double make sure in case we're missing anything. Oh, Yehoda and Ashru are here. Ashru, did the boss come back just now? I mean, she is here. Really, Yehoda? I'm technically here. But I also think she hasn't. Good. I made it back in time. Alright, what did we talk with, Oh, we can't talk with... Oh, we can't talk to Ashru. I was gonna say... I don't know! Yeah, I was gonna say... Because now we have Llama out who can actually, like, hear animals talk. This makes it so much fucking better. She's back. You just haven't noticed. Human. Silly. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad they actually added that in if you had Llama out in the party. That's fucking good. Nothing new here. I was gonna say. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oops. Oh, it's all different now. Holy crap. I was supposed to read all of this, but I guess it just changed every time, so. Alright. That was a cute interaction and all. I'm glad I actually stopped by for that. That was totally worth it. Alright. So, since the Crackjaw Bounty was entirely different from this one, let's go see what unlocking this quest does.
Add Astra.
'Cause I thought they were one and the same. But it seems like this is all new. The man who once lied. The intelligence request by Nefer, owner of the Curatorial Secrets, is the highest priority to obtain. Huh, okay. Ah! Fucking Nefer was just here! How the fuck? That makes no fucking sense! The man who once lied. Never seems to have issued a certain commission at the Adventurers Guild. Fucking Nefer, goddammit.
Here you go, Lady Nefer. The book you were looking for.
What? This is fucking V8? What? And the other parts weren't? What the fuck? Alright, that makes no sense. How the hell do you have like basically attempts of 4 weeks of content? Because you have to do at least one of these every week, mind you. How the fuck did it not like have voice acting for the past 4, but this one specifically has voice acting? That makes no sense. What the hell? This whole fucking time, dude, they're fucking holding back, bro. What the fuck, man? That's outrageous. I'm not going to lie. That caught me off guard. I was about to do the voicing too, and then they're like, nah, fuck you, we're doing it anyways.
Let me see. Would you look at that? Finally, an actual copy of The Man Who Became a Mule.
Is that Nefer? Surely she can't be here for a commission.
Yeah! Nefer doesn't seem like the kind of person who takes commissions. More like the kind who dishes them out.
Also, why the fuck are we like just spying on her? What the fuck? This makes us look like stalkers, bro. Every time, man, when they're just like, yo, just such a cheeky fucking like animation, dude. It's so good. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should have her give me some easy ones.
Hey! If you start taking work from Nefer, there'll be none left for Yehoda!
Ah, you're right. Yehoda deserves all the work. Such a good fucking kid.
Still, what sort of job is Nefer delegating to the Adventurers Guild? Paimon's kinda curious.
Let's ask about it later.
Not bad. This is exactly what I was looking for. The Adventurers Guild must have quite the impressive network tracking down a long-lost story like this.
Well, that's all thanks to our hard-working adventurers.
Yeah, I like how we're still spying on her. Like, that's not gonna cause suspicion.
There were quite a few setbacks along the way, but in the end, we managed to find a collector in Snezhnaya who had a copy.
Damn, really? All the way fucking over there?
How ironic that a story about the desert would end up somewhere like Snezhnaya.
I was about to say, what the fuck? Yeah, somewhere, like a story about the desert, ending up in a fucking location where it's all fucking snowy and shit. What the hell?
Well, thank you for your efforts. I'll send over the payment as promised. Also, Mr. Sarin, please keep this commission active and raise its priority level. I'll cover the additional fee as well.
Oh? Oh?
Not a problem. It's our honor to do business with you, Lady Nefer. If you'll excuse me, I'll go get everything sorted.
My business is done, you two. You can come out and ask your questions. I know you're curious.
Fucking, you knew we were here? Like, no shit. It was like we were the fucking... It's not like, you know, we're the most oblivious thing out there. Talk about eagle-eyed.
You even heard what Paimon said? Huh. Guess that's what makes you the boss.
So, you're posting commission, huh?
Something like that. It's more like a long-term partnership I have with the Adventurers Guild. Come, let's head back to the curatorium for a cup of tea. This isn't the best place for sharing stories.
Yeah? Where ears are all around. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Okay, I did not know it was gonna be an entirely new quest. I thought it was all just gonna be about fucking, Heart the Crackjaw. But no, fuck it. Entirely new quest. Just mostly gonna be involving Nefer. And I'm guessing, like, when Yehoda officially releases, we're definitely gonna get a quest regarding her as well, so... It will be very interesting to see where it goes. But for now, it seems like we're just going to be focusing on Nefer. Ashru!
Huh. Looks like Yehoda's not back yet.
But she was just here! What do you mean?
Wait here. I'll go brew some tea.
Okay. Yeah, kitty kitty. Aww. You're so cute, bro. I love that. Such a good frame.
Who's a good kitty? Come on, shake.
Fighter! Fighter, Ashru! Fucking neglected.
All right, help yourselves. Cream and sugar is over there if you need it.
Are you sure this is tea? Why is it served like it was in a fucking beer mug?
Looks like Ashru's taken a real liking to you. Back when I first brought him home, he was as fierce as a little lion. He didn't let anyone get close except for me. Anybody else who tried would have his little fangs and claws to contend with.
I mean, considering fucking where he's actually from, I'm pretty sure he also knows about what our actual adventures regarding that area was about. So you know, probably could have taken a liking to me there.
Seriously? You'd never guess he used to be aggressive.
Aww, such a fucking cute cat, dude.
That was a long time ago, when the two of us had just arrived in Nodcry.
Ooh, are we getting like a little bit of a more backstory? That'd be interesting.
Back then, we had no one to rely on but ourselves. And to survive in a place like Nodcry, we had no choice but to bare our claws and teeth.
Yeah, I mean, considering, right? Like, if we go back all the way from, what was it, Act 4 of the story quest, she basically left everything, right? Like, after completing, her mission, and, like, killing off, like, the fucking, the mercenaries. Yeah, I can see that.
Of course. Things are different now.
Oh, also the thing with the desert, right? That's how she was able to obtain Ashru.
Anyway, it's about time we satisfied that curiosity of yours. I'm guessing you want to know more about my long-term partnership with the Adventurers Guild?
I still can't believe you would need you would need to post a commission. It must be really something important then.
You mean like some kind of extra special treasure even Nefer can't get her hands on?
Well, first of all, fine, man, it can't just be about treasure. Like, that's not, like, the whole reason why people fucking post, like, commissions and shit. Just for treasure.
It's special, no doubt about that. But whether it counts as treasure, well, that depends on how you see it. Here, this is the book I asked the Adventurers Guild to find for me. Take a look.
Oh god, oh god. That is a lot to read through. You know what? For the sake of like everything, I mean, there's nothing else going on. We'll read it. Okay, so once upon a time in Sumeru City, there lived a fool known to all by the name of Ordbud, the son of a merchant and a dancer. He was hopeless with numbers and could never keep up at the academia. He was so gullible that he would fall for every trick the merchants used to cheat him. He would believe even the most absurd lies spun up by the clumsiest of charlatans, giving away his mora and even shedding tears of pity in the process. It was said that even the most primitive of desert folk were wiser than he. Everyone thought Orta was a fool, but no one knew why. They would laugh and say that he was an idiot, a man so hopeless that he could earn no living nor make a name for himself. But Ordba's parents and the friends who surely understood him did not care about what the other said. Instead, they would always say, "He is kind from the very bottom of his heart," and that is the highest form of wisdom one can process. Time passed quickly, and like sands being swept away by the wind. A kind friend helped Ortba find a job leading a mule. The work was hard and the wages were meager. A burden few could hear for more than a few days, but Ortba took to it with a happy heart, for the mule, with a scar upon its ear, was more genuine and true than anyone else in the whole bazaar. When hunger stirred within it, it would whinny and gently nudge him with its head. Then, when it had its fill of feed, it would close its eyes, lay its head in Ordba's lap, and nicker softly. Never once did it lie to him, and never once did it complain. But one day a swindler set his sights on the fool and his mule. He was a shameless man, a scoundrel whose name has long become lost to the wind. He made his living by lies and deceit, and with every coin he gained, he sowed only sorrow and anger in the hearts of others. So vile was he that even the scorpions of the desert kept their distance. It was on a day when Ordba and his mule were carrying goods from the desert that the swimmer saw his chance. He followed them quietly from a distance and waited for Ordba to finish his work. Before he returned to the city, Ordba decided to rest for a while at an oasis. The swindler pounced when Ordba wandered off to pick some fruit. He crept over to stealthily slipped the lead rope from around the mule's neck, allowing an accomplice to lead the beast away. The swindler then placed the rope around his own head, crouched low to the ground in the mule's place, and waited for Ordba to return. Ordba, fruit in hand, stopped and stared at the swindler in shock. "Oh? Who are you?" he exclaimed, knowing that once that the man crouching before him was certainly not his four-legged friend. "I am the swindler," the crook confessed, his voice thick with faint sobs. "I was a man without a single moral in his bones, a wretch wicked and despicable. To make money, I told countless lies, caused harm to countless people, and even deceived my own mother. To punish me, my mother went to the desert, and with her very own tears, she pleaded with Allah Amar to teach me how to be good. So, Al-Amar turned me into a mule to silence me and make me pay for my foul deeds through my actions instead. I would only become a human again when I learned how to be a truly good person." Ordba listened to the swindler's lies. As the swindler wept crocodile tears, Ordba shed real ones of his own. "How sad! But you turned back to a human, so you must now be a good man." Ordba jumped up with delight and took the swindler's hand in his own. He then placed all the fruit he was carrying into the swindler's hands. "You are my friend. I have watched you drink with your head in my lap and sleep by my side. I have love for you, and it makes my heart happy that you have become a truly good person. Go back to your mother. I am sure she still loves you and is shedding tears for you right now. Go back and take this fruit with you. She'll be so happy to see you." Oh boy. Holding the fruit in his hands, the swindler felt his throat, which had told countless lies and other foul things, choked up with sand. But he simply nodded his head, and in his mind told himself, What a fool, what a fool! Only a complete fool would be taken in like that." Once the swindler had gone, Orta picked up the rope, his heart filled with joy. He ran back to the city, eager to share the story of his mule with his friends. One of Ordba's friends, a mercenary, turned crimson with rage as he listened to this tale. The powerfully built man sprang to his feet, his hand flashing to the hilt of his sword as he exploded. "That stinking lowlife! He fooled you! He took advantage of your kindness for a few coins! Tell me his name! I'll tear that rat's tongue out myself so he can never lie to another good man like you." Despite his friend's indignant fury, the smile never left Orta's face. He gently guided the mercenary's hand from the hilt of his sword to his cup, which then he filled with mead. Or med, sorry. I am moved that you are angry for my sake, but the way I see it, what happened was a good thing. If his words are true, then there is one less villain in this world to be punished, and in his place, there is one more person who has learned the meaning of repentance and gained their morals. But what he said was a lie. If he said what is a lie, then there's one less person in this world who would cheat his own mother, and one less tearful mother who had no choice but to curse her child. Another friend who had already built a reputation for himself at the academia interjected. Ortha, I admire your kindness. It is a wisdom that humanity so grievously lacks, yet holds the deepest contempt. But the wicked must be held to account, lest the virtuous be exploited with impunity. Damn, man. I'm fucking having, already issues with, reading a lot of this shit. If you could not tell from, my own speaking here. While I believe this swindler should first face due judgment, principles be damned. He has committed a grave affront against my friend, and for that alone he deserves to be lashed. Sensing his friend's frustration, Ortha paused. He raised the jug of mead and filled his friend's cups. But his fiercely loyal friends remained silent. Their brows were furrowed as if a whirlwind of sand and dust was swirling around them, carving countless ravines and valleys from their features. Then suddenly another friend burst out through the door of the tavern, shouting, "Hey! I just saw that mule with a scar on its ear! It's right there in the bazaar!" Hearing this, the mercenary gulped down his mead in one go, then shouted, "Alright, looks like the rat has left a trail. If we follow it, we're bound to catch him." Ortba, his friends by his side, rushed to the bazaar, and sure enough, there stood the mule, right in the middle of the marketplace. Ortba was filled with shock, and he ran toward the creature as if he had something to say. The mercenary was already asking around for the mule's seller, but the scholar, who knew all too well what Ortba was like, held onto his sleeve gently, trying to stop him from doing anything too strange, like talking to the mule. But Ortha softly patted the scholar's hand, then bent over nonetheless to whisper, "Why have you become a mule again? Did you lie to your mother and break her heart once more? You'll have a hard time with someone else. Listen, I'll buy you back and take you with me. Don't say a word until then, otherwise I might not be able to pay your price." No way this guy actually fell for this shit, dude. There's no way you would think, yeah, okay, maybe the first time, right? He'd be like, okay, maybe I did something good, it's all good and done. And then everyone else is like, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Why the fuck did you believe that shit? And then, even now, even seeing, the mule, his friend, right there, he still believes, the whole story bit. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. I would have fucking, kicked that dude's ass the moment he was lying to me. Anyways, just as Ortba was counting the mora in his pocket, a hand came to rest on his shoulder. The hand belonged to a man with tan skin and eyes like pure gold. He gave a slight squint and he said gently, "I am the owner of this mule. Do you want to buy it?" "Yes, I want to buy it. He is my friend. In fact, Ortba looked down and stopped himself from telling the rest of the story. He believed the man would not want to know the world, he believed the man would not want the world to know what he had done. "I can't sell it to you right now. Besides," the man reached for another rope behind him and handed it over to Ortba. "This is your faithful friend, my dear Ortba. Take it home with you." Ortba stared at the animal in surprise. He had a scar on his ear, just like the first one. The mule, recognizing its longtime companion, nudged Ortba with its head, and Ortba responded by ruffling its mane. "But what?" "This mule just looks like my friend," said the astonished Ortba, wondering how one man could have turned into two mules, and just what grave sin he must have committed to receive such punishment. "Yes, he is also your friend," said the tan man with a smile. but he has committed a crime. So I am punishing him by turning him into a dumb mule, so he may never speak again. Ordba blinked for a moment and realized who the man with the rope was, but his thoughts were only of the friend he had once rescued, who was now on the wrong path again. But what crime did he commit? Did he lie to his mother again? Orba asked sadly. No, but the crime he committed was 100 times greater than that, the man answered. He betrayed our kindness, and so he shall never be saved by another kindness again. Orba asked more questions, but he could not. But before he can ask them, his vision was obscured by a sandstorm that came out of nowhere. When it cleared, the man was gone, but in his place were his friends who had found their way to him and were now asking where the swindler had gone. Ordbus told him sadly, he made another mistake and was turned into a mule. I hope this time he will have another chance to turn a new leaf. With the rope in his hand, Ordba returned for home alongside his friends. Along the way, he thought, I need to make more money. Goodness knows how much I'll need to buy him the next time I see him. Really? Oh my god, dude. God damn it. He was gonna buy the criminal regardless? Oh no, dude. Well, seems like a fucking like one of those like typical like fairy tale moments, but yeah. Makes sense. Man tricked another dude who was innocent and then got fucking punished by it. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Oh, it's like a fairy tale from Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly. So, is it a clue to finding hidden treasure, or is there some kind of riddle hidden inside?
Uh-oh, not another riddle-filled treasure hunt. Well, have fun. Paimon's gonna sit this one out.
Yeah, of course you are, considering your fucking peanut size of a fucking brain.
Relax. It's just a story passed down among the desert dwellers of Sumeru. There's no secret treasure and no hidden riddles. The only reason I went to such lengths to find it is because it has to do with my father.
Yeah. Your father.
That's right. From what you've seen before, you no doubt remember the fate that befell us.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Before he brought back those so-called spoils of war, before our little village ended up buried under the desert sands, he used to tell me stories. You know what Sumeru was like back then. Tales like these, stories full of wisdom and warmth, were something only the lucky few living in the rainforests got to hear. But for the desert dwellers, cut off from civilization by the wall of Samiel, wisdom and warmth were luxuries we couldn't afford. The stories passed down in the desert had one purpose and one alone: to teach children how to survive.
Yeah, survival of the fittest. Makes sense.
In desert tales, people who waste food get turned into scorpions. Those who waste water end up losing their tongues. The stories taught us to be kind, but to be scarce with our trust. To lie and deceive as long as we didn't get caught. But I suppose my father didn't want me to turn out like everyone else.
Yeah, I guess it's only fair.
He would take these stories and change them. Imbue them with more warmth. In the versions he told, liars turned into mules, killers fell off cliffs, but picky children ended up with a toothache at most.
Damn, dude! I didn't even think the second one was gonna be like a some more fucked up bit. Like fuck.
Paimon kinda gets where he was coming from. After all, who doesn't want to see their kids grow up with the right values?
So, what did you think of those stories, Nefer?
Me?
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough of them. I'd spend my days counting down the minutes to nightfall, when Dad would lull me to sleep with another one of his stories. Then, come daytime, I'd grab his storybook and go tell them to the other kids. They were so envious of me. No matter where I went, there was always a line of kids trailing behind me. They would do whatever I asked, just for the chance to hear a story.
Yeah. As kids would.
And then, one day, it all came to an end. And now, all that remains of those times is buried under the sand. My father, my friends, my tribe, and all those stories too.
Yeah, dude, as much as, like, you know, like, I was gonna say, like, as much as, like, a lot of these stories have these dark, like, past, like, Nefer is no exception, dude. It's, like, one of those bits, it's like, damn, dude. Like, she had to fight tooth and nail just to get to where she was, and the fact that, like, this happened all after, like, after how much she lost. Yeah, so it makes sense.
After that, I went to the academia. It was there that I first discovered the original versions of some of his stories.
Yeah, again, because remember, he said as she mentioned, he basically changed the story to make it, like, more appreciative, right? Like, not like, in the sense, like, it has like a somber, like a more happier ending, I guess you could say, of sorts, right?
In those versions, the liars were never punished. The murderers walked free. After all, if you fall for a lie, you deserve to be deceived. If the blade is in your hand, you get to write the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And picky children? They ended up just like the ones who wasted water, turned into lizards, doomed to spend the rest of their days crawling under the rocks. Only then did I realize that it was my father who'd been deceiving me all along, weaving a false world of warmth to shelter me from the harsh realities of the world. But once my father was gone, that world collapsed with him, and I had no choice but to face the truth.
Yeah. Expectations versus reality. And she had to like learn the latter, so.
Luckily, though, I was a quick learner. Before long, I'd turned into exactly the kind of desert dweller he'd worked so hard to keep me from becoming.
Hey, fuck it, like, more power to you. I'm actually great that you actually turned out who you turned out to be.
After that, it was all lies, deceit, revenge, and ruin. Themes that have played out in the desert 1,000 times over. But I'm sure you know that all too well.
So, the reason you started collecting these stories was to find the original, like, versions, right?
More or less. I just want to know exactly how many lies a father might tell his own daughter. As the only person in this world he ever deceived so completely, I suppose I owe it to him to make an equally comprehensive record of his distortions. Besides, anonymity seems a cruel fate for such a prolific twister of the truth. Anyway, I'm sure Thoth, the Ibis King, would approve of what I'm doing.
Right, again, this, I like to think the fact that, like, a lot of this is also in relation to the Sumeru side event that just happened, like, a few weeks ago. Like, it's all, like, connecting together. Like, fucking, it's fucking insane.
After all, he was the one who sent me in search of something that could discern truth from falsehood. When I was young, the stories my father told me shaped my understanding of the world. Whereas their original endings, well, they taught me what this world is really like.
Yeah, it's not fucking all sunshine and flowers.
And it's true. For me, they really did help me discern truth from falsehood. I figured that gathering them up might be the key to finding the answer the Ibis King was looking for. So, after I established myself in Nodcry, I started using every available channel to track down the stories my father once told me. The problem was, nearly all of them were folk tales, parables passed down in the desert through word of mouth. Very few were ever written down. But living all the way out here in Nodcry, it wasn't like I could just go wandering around the desert to find those who still remembered them.
Yeah, that's like fucking finding a needle in a haystack.
As for Yehoda, well, I was short on manpower as it was, so I needed a different plan.
So you resorted to the Adventurers Guild.
And considering the countless adventurers at their disposal, I decided to strike up a long-term partnership with the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, that's actually pretty clever, yeah. I mean, it might be like as simple as that, but like, gal, anyone can probably do it if it's like worth a lot of mora.
They bring me stories passed down among the desert people. I pay them accordingly, and sometimes even do them a little favor in return. Mr. Sauron was more than happy with my terms, so we soon came to an understanding. And from the way things have been going, I'd say our arrangement has worked out rather well.
So what's special about the story that you just got your hands on then?
Well, this was the very last story my father ever told me. The only one whose ending he left unchanged.
Oh, so this is the one he actually kept the same. He actually never revised the ending. Okay.
A man who spent his life distorting the truth. Buried under the desert sand the one time he chose not to lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because after reading that story, it just felt like, yeah, there was nothing wrong with it. It's basically like a moral of a story, lesson learned type of bit, right? So there wasn't really anything needed to change.
And look, it even says, deep down, his was a heart of gold. And that is the greatest wisdom of all. How ironic is that? Anyway, I can make a copy of this story if you're interested.
I mean, I'm okay with keeping a copy. I already basically read the whole goddamn thing here. But sure, why not?
And I just realized, you're an adventurer too, aren't you, traveler?
I mean, yes, I am. What makes you ask that?
Well, being an adventurer means you've traveled far and wide, and seen many things.
I mean, to be fair, we traveled across like 7 different fucking nations at this point.
I was just thinking, we could sign an agreement for a long-term partnership of our own.
I don't mind. If it helps you, I'm more than happy to.
If you ever come across any stories about the desert dwellers of Sumeru, bring them to me, and I'll make it worth your while.
Wait, was that your goal this whole time? Just to ask us that?
Oh, so there was a commission at the end of this after all. I mean, if anything, taking commissions is what I do, so fine by me.
Wonderful. Then here's to a long and fruitful partnership. And speaking of partnerships, why isn't Yehoda back yet?
Oh, dude. Oh, is that... Dude, no way the Yehoda quest for the Intel quest is gonna be related to this. There is no fucking way.
Was that job I gave her really that difficult?
Oh, now even Ashu's waiting for her. Oh, that was a cute little tidbit. I actually like that. We got like a lot more about Nefer and her lore. So I'm very content with that. I mean, also, it's just funny seeing Yehuda like here. She's like, why is she back here? Yeah, she's just here. she's just, I think she just walked out the door just for this quest. Like, it's so fucking so stupid. No, that sucks. I can't get more money. I thought this was gonna be like a continuous bit. Oh, this is all the same. Yeah. Okay, there's nothing new on this. Oh, so this will be for Yehuda. Okay, got you. That's gonna be interesting when we fucking do that. Okay. But yeah, it looks like we're good with everything here. I'm just gonna decide not to do the Billy Asher Wonderland. I mean, I can grind for like the 800 geodes like off screen, which is it's not the biggest thing in the world. So yeah. And besides, I didn't expect to do 2 additional quests for today, which is really nice to have. It is like kind of like the big old, even though it is technically filler, the fact that we got something today actually kind of fulfilled a lot of things, so I'm content with that. But yeah, I think that will be it for today, and yeah, we're just gonna prep. We're gonna continue prepping off screen until Luna 3 comes out, which should be December 3rd, or rather next week. So yeah, I guess some things just don't change, at least when it comes to scheduling. So yeah, with that, I will go ahead and end things off here. Let me just go find a place, if I can fucking even find a place to like settle down. Let me see. Oh, there is a place we can go to. But yeah, it's been a good session, I think. Obviously, like I mentioned, next week will be the Luna 3 update. And I'm guessing because it's gonna be a fucking maintenance, as per usual. Usually, I think it takes like, I want to say 7 hours. Because I think maintenance usually happens. Hold on, let me go find a place to sit. I can't. Oh, I was gonna say I can sit right here. I can't sit. No. I had the option to sit. What the happened? Okay, there we go. It's like I mentioned.
Trust me.
Maintenance usually happens. I want to say in our time it's like 3 p.m. PST. So maintenance usually takes about 7 hours. So we're probably not even gonna be able to start it till like very late into the night. And by that point, I probably might do a little bit of it just to see what it's like. So don't expect a big old stream session by that point. Like maybe we'll do like 2 hours worth, depending on how it goes. But yeah, once that update comes out, we'll definitely like see a lot more, at least from me, streaming pretty much everything until I guess from the beginning of like the story quest, at least the main story quest from point A to point B, and then 2 weeks after that we'll see, 2 weeks following that will be this will be the Dragon Spine side event that's gonna happen. So yeah, sorry, fucking words and shit. So yeah, I'll end things off here, and next time on Genshin Impact, we'll be doing such things, exploring the Luna 3 update, as well as I guess our usual intake of like well, I guess in this case it might be the Selenic Chronicles as per usual, but we also might have the Yehoda quest available. But I don't know, I guess it all depends too, if we unlocked her or not.
When it comes to local delicacies and Pyramida, nobody knows more than me.
Or if we unlock her or not. But yeah. Yeah. I'll see you guys at that point. And yeah. This is Scardia signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching this extended filler session. Hope you guys take care of yourselves. Oh my god. I'm even botching the outro at this point. Okay, now. Hope you guys take care of yourselves. And as always, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day / evening. I will see you guys in the next one, which hopefully will be the biggest one yet. Alright.
Food and Pyramida tastes.
Take care, y'all.
When it comes
And
to
goodbye.
delicacies and Pyramida, nobody knows more than me.
The people here somehow